After recently finishing the new Fallout TV show, I decided to hop back into Fallout myself. And this time, I chose to play Fallout 4. Why Fallout 4? To be honest, just because the power armor looks exactly how it looks in the show, and the gameplay is much newer, I could put cool mods on it and stuff, but there was just one little issue that I just didn't notice. Through all my gameplay, everything was fine, but when I went back to look at my recordings, all the conversations looked like this.
Oh, hell no, man. What the
The sarcastic dialogue option is half the reason I play this game, so obviously this wasn't gonna work, and there was just one thing left to do.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
We're back in New Vegas. Last time I played this game, I completely left out the Dead Money DLC, and so many people did not hesitate to let me know. Didn't try the Dead Money DLC? Dang, no Dead Money, bro. You should do a video on Dead Money. You missed Dead Money. Not a fan of the Sierra Madre? What, no Dead Money? This coward skipped Dead Money. Coward is crazy, even though it's accurate. The one and only time I played this DLC was 13 years ago or so, maybe 14, when I was a young boy in 2010 when this game came out, and goddamn was it hard for me. Like, I went into this expecting something completely different, like a really cool town with a fun gambling thing, and just not what it was. So, I put away all my stuff at level 50 here, including my 900,000 caps, and now I begin my journey through the Sierra Madre.
Oh, shit.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino, a bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, a chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go. Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen. Make the mistake of saying no, that collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it. That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino, you need to break inside. You'll need to gather a team. Around the villa are 3 other collars like yours. Collar 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. All your collars are linked. One of you dies, you all die.
So yeah, basically this DLC just throws you straight to the wolves, strips you of everything but a jumpsuit and this hollow rifle. I got a bomb collar on my neck, and I have to find 3 other people who also have bomb collars on their neck. These people are companions, so it's not so bad. They help you out once you find them, and it's just like, okay, good luck.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
That was great information for me, because honestly, I love using melee weapons in this game, so I started chopping this dude up to make sure he was dead. I kept it pushing, and then I walked through a toxic poisonous cloud. And then I remembered, a lot of this place is covered by this toxic cloud. It's super annoying and drains through your health really fast, so gotta watch out for that. Before I knew it, I was where I was supposed to be, at this police station, and I find my first companion, Dog. He's a nightkin, and he's locked away in a cage. Gotta find some way to get him out of here. This room is surrounded by radios that emit a high-pitched beeping sound, and if my collar beeps too fast, my head just pops. A lot of finding out where the safe spots are in this place is just trial and error, and I was doing my best to not get my head exploded. While I was looking around in here, I found some armor. Kinda ugly, but it's gonna have to do. After looking around for a little while, I found the basement level, and this is exactly where I needed to be. Once down here, I heard a voice start talking through the intercom.
Knew you would come. Below the cage. Down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. That's it. That's me, there on the table. The disc. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside.
So basically, all I gotta do is play this tape, and I guess this man's supposed to get out of the cage.
You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed.
Why are you locked in this cage, my boy?
Locked myself in. Could feel myself letting go. Dogs howling, getting louder. The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me. He won't succeed. Just makes me angrier.
Alright, well, it sucks to be you, my boy. I'm let dog out the cage.
No, don't!
Master, dog doesn't want to be in the cage.
So, now I have a split personality Nightkin by my side. I was kind of curious to see if I could just play this audio tape whenever and pull out God, and turns out you can.
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
The cool thing about Dog's split personality is that they actually have 2 separate perks depending on which one you have out, and God's is actually better in my opinion. It gives you a really good stealth boost and you can't set off any traps, which is super convenient for the next section of this DLC.
Oh, you can get ready to let brother go.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
And like the old man mentioned, this next part of the DLC is filled with a bunch of booby traps, because the next person I need to find is Dean Domino. Yes, that Dean Domino from the loading screens. But like I said earlier with God's stealth perk, I don't set off any traps as long as I have him in my party. And honestly, this made getting to Dean super easy.
The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. Get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. You want to live, I want what's in the Madre. Real simple.
Okay, bet. Just meet me at the fountain.
Wait just a minute. I'm not walking out there on my own. So we go together or we're not going at all. But you already got company, so tell you what. I'll meet you at the fountain.
Is your idiot brain getting fucked by stupid?
After talking to Dean's dumbass, it was time to go find Christine. Christine is the last person that we need to recruit for the Sierra Madre heist. I had to find some medical clinic that she's holed up in. This was a little bit more difficult because there's speakers outside in this area, so I gotta fight the speakers and these little green bastards. It gets even more difficult once inside the clinic. There's holograms that you cannot hurt, but they can kill you very quickly, as well as speakers that will explode your head. The only way to actually get rid of these holograms is to deactivate these little emitters you can find along the walls. Upstairs I found a bunch of auto docks, most of them were empty, but I assumed Christine was in one of these. I saw a speaker on the wall and tried to destroy it so my collar would stop beeping like crazy, but this didn't work. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just book it through here and I'm gonna find me a safe spot. There's gotta be one nearby, and I gotta find out which auto dock she's in, but this was a mistake.
What you say? That you only meant well, cause you did.
After my head got popped, I kept looking around this little clinic, and I found an assassin's suit. It looks alright. It's definitely better than what I had.
Damn speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
And the old man was exactly right. I had to find somewhere to shut the speakers off before I could find Christine, because there was no way to not get my head exploded up there. I had to find that out the hard way. After getting the speakers turned off, I was able to stay upstairs long enough to find the auto dock that Christine was in. Although as soon as I found her, dog completely ruined the shot, just shows his back with some scars. On top of that, Christine doesn't speak, so this interaction was just silence and dog's back. Now that I had everyone I needed for the heist, it was time to go back to the fountain.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the Gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. Get the 3 in position. Then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the Gala.
So now, basically the 3 companions I gathered all play a crucial role in opening the casino doors. The first person I decided to drop off was Dog, solely just because he was closest. His job is pretty much just wait here and pull these levers, because he's the only one strong enough to pull them. But for some reason, Dog doesn't want to listen. He wants food or something like that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna pull out the smart guy for this one.
Hard to pull things? If dog was fed like last time, maybe voice could make dog stay.
Dog, back in the cage.
So here we are.
After getting Dog into his position, I went to go take Dean and Christine into theirs, but for some reason my footage got corrupted, so all the footage I have of getting Dean into his position is no longer usable. But to be honest, it wasn't that exciting. Literally just walked to a location and destroyed a few speakers. So here I am in the middle of getting Christine to her intended location, and this one was a little bit more difficult than Dean's. Not too hard though. You just have to go through a bunker and find some terminal that she has to activate something at. There's speakers all along the building, but I found the terminal to turn them off, so wasn't too hard. Now that Christine and everyone else are where they're supposed to be, it's time to go open these casino doors. I have to go to some bell tower and trigger the Gala event, whatever that is.
The bell tower. That's where you'll trigger the Gala event. It's a ways up. I'm sure you'll find a way to climb up there.
So I make my way all the way to this bell tower, walk all the way past the fountain that I started at, and then battle music starts playing out of nowhere. I don't even see any enemies, but whatever. I started running because I didn't want to die, and the more I ran, the more speakers I encountered, and I just thought I could run away from my problems. This was not the case. And after I got my head exploded, I decided, you know what? I'm not fighting these bastards. I'm just gonna run all the way to this bell tower, and that's exactly what I did.
Finally! Now, the gates will open, and so will the skies.
And now, it's time to finally go in the casino.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay, all right.
You inside. Can you hear me? Power's fluctuating. Emergency power. Oh, you are in. Thought that might be the end of you. Unfortunately, your friends also found their way here. You were hit by casino security. Detects anything for radioactive. It subdues the visitor, moves them if needed. Looks like the casino moved your friends around once inside. Wonder if they came to help or kill you. Well, welcome to the Sierra Madre in all its glory.
So, I make my way through the Sierra Madre, first going through the casino floor. Through here, I look at my Pip-Boy and see that I need to find some electrical closet. I guess I have to restore the main power of the casino. This would prove to be quite difficult, because there's speakers all on this floor, as well as holograms that I just can't kill. While I was just looking around on this floor, I found a Stealth Boy, which is a crazy find. This floor is filled with holograms all over the place, wherever you turn. I tried to run to the electrical closet, but I obviously didn't have the key, and there was just way too many holograms. They ran my shit. Tried sneaking past the holograms again, didn't work. Still don't have the key, and they murdered me again. Beautiful. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm not sneaking past these dudes. So I just start running, because that seems to work for me. I found the terminal I need, and this is how we unlock the door. I'm parkouring through this casino, trying to get to this door as fast as possible, and there's the switch, finally.
You woke it up. Emitter frequencies lighting up everywhere. Damn recordings. Your teammates' callers on each floor are interfering with the systems. You'll need to recalibrate or destroy each caller, reset the signal, or blow their heads off.
So, in typical Fallout fashion, I've got to either kill all my new friends or find a way to recalibrate their collars. In this cantina area, I'm supposed to grab this emergency maintenance key, and while I was back here, I actually overhear a conversation between Dog and his counterpart. It's pretty dope they added this little detail.
Help us. Please let me help us. Always wanted to protect you. The reason I have to take control is... Master set me free. Listen to me. If you do this, we both die. Dog wants to die. Tired of you. Tired of place.
This man Dog is really battling some inner demons, like literally. Apparently Dog locked himself in this room because he intends on opening all the gas valves and blowing himself up. Quite literally gonna just obliterate his inner demons. I turn off one of the gas valves and there he is, right in front of me. After all this time, I think I've actually come to like Dog, so I'm gonna try and talk my homie out of this, you know? Gotta use my infamous talk no jutsu.
Dog remembers you. Kind to Dog. Dog can't do this. Yes, he can. You caused this. Now I'm going to have to take control from you. You need to go. Run! Dog is going to burn Voice. Dog is tired of Voice inside. Tired of being in another cage. Kill this human, Dog. If this casino is destroyed, good. It'll kill the old man, too. The one who shouts at Dog. The Voice shouts. And to stop the Voice, Dog needs to burn it out.
I am him, Master is me.
Master? Master, Dog hoped you would come.
You think your pull is stronger than mine? No. No, I've minded Dog, protected him far longer than you ever have. He won't
Listen to you. If Master sent you, Dog is listening.
Oi, imagine the voice, not as a voice, but as water. Now look at the voice. What do you see?
Dog can see the voice. Looks just like Dog. Dog understands now. Dog knows what happened.
Another victory achieved because of Talk no Jutsu. So now that Dog and God have merged into a new being, I guess they're gonna forget everything that happened up to this point. I don't know why, but it's fine. Thank you for your service, Dog. It was a pleasure.
Who are you? What is this place?
Damn, that is crazy. He literally forgot me instantly. Alright, well that's 1 down and 2 to go. Gotta repair these gas valves before I can actually open this door and get out of here. I hop back down through the lobby so I can go to the next floor to find the next companion I need. And somehow these little green bastards got inside. After I decimate all of them, I make my way to the theater, because now we gotta find Dean. I walk into the theater, and this is actually some cool little scenery. It's like you're walking in for a show, but that is not at all what you find in here. Immediately, my collar starts beeping. I jump around this room for a little bit, trying to find a safe spot. There's one right here in front of the stage. I start running upstairs, because I'm kind of confused on where I should go, but you know, why not?
No, 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 no! Wait! Wait!
Alright, I'm not going to do that again. Back to the stage, because this is the only place I know that's not going to blow my head up. And here I notice I can interact with whatever this is, and a key slides out. And this triggers an interaction between me and Dean. Dean's been stuck back here because he says there's holograms. Me and Dean here talk for quite a long time, because he's telling you what exactly we need to do to progress. So basically what I have to do from here is avoid these holograms, and I have to play something in a projector, is what Dean says. I don't know. So basically I walk through the door he told me to walk through, and there's a hologram emitter on the wall, but you need to have a repair skill of like 100 to do it. Mine's only at 95, but I did pick up this magazine. I walk into this room and I hear my collar beeping, so I try to turn off this radio, but it was all for naught.
Wait, let me tell you something,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
After a couple of times of getting my head popped, I finally thought I found the answer to my problems.
Huh?
So now I'm angrily running, just trying to find one safe spot in this goddamn building, and luckily my anger paid off. I noticed there's a speaker back here, so I quickly destroy that. Now we're actually cooking. We're getting somewhere. I also blow up this other speaker in the hallway. I head back upstairs since there's no speakers to blow my head up now, but unfortunately I still don't have the key. But now that I can thoroughly explore the rooms, I see that the key was just right here in front of my face the whole time. Now that I've opened the final room back here, I can turn off this one final speaker and find the holotape that I'm supposed to play for Dean. I also finally get the key to upstairs, and now I'm pretty sure we got everything we need. Now I finally open the door to upstairs and play this holotape for Dean. I think it's one of his old performances or something, but I ain't gonna lie, this song slaps.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Now, deal with the ghoul. This has gone on long enough.
Oh, those electric ghosts aren't the kind of audience I like at the best of times.
Look, I'm more about the short goodbyes than long, thankful speeches. But I appreciate you bailing me out of a tight spot there, partner. I know you didn't do it out of the goodness of your heart. Let me give you something a little more practical. See, I know how to get into the casino vault.
Please tell me the short version.
Elevators up in the executive suites. Voice activated. Speak the right phrase in the right tone of voice, and it's open sesame.
Alright, that's 2 down, 1 to go. Now I just gotta find Christine and open this damn vault.
Find the mute and deal with her. She's somewhere on this floor. Watch out for holograms.
And immediately I am greeted by a hologram, but this time in a sexy dress, so I guess that's better, but not really. They hit just as hard. So, you know, I just try to run away. I can't fight these bastards, so I run and hide in a closet. That is the best idea I had, but for some reason, it worked. So, I try sneaking out of the closet. Hopefully the hologram's gone. She's not. She's still right there waiting for me. She wanted all the smoke, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna run. This seems to work. In the process of running for my life, I found a terminal, and this allowed me to disable the hallway speakers, so makes things a little bit easier. I need to get through this door, but there's a gas leak somewhere that I gotta repair. So I find the room, also with a radio in it, threatening to pop my head. We don't like that. I repair the valve, and now we can go through that door and find Christine.
You made it. Good. Just to talk. I'll keep this quick in case my voice goes out. I've been hunting the one who hijacked your Pip-Boy, Elijah, for some time. He cannot leave the Sierra Madre alive. The only way to bring him out is if you get to the vault. He won't allow you to go down there alone. That's when we kill him. Good luck. He's not an easy opponent.
The elevator to the casino vault is locked. Find a way to open it.
And just when I thought it was time to finally open the vault, there's more shit we gotta do. So I grab this key, go back into the lobby, and of course there's more of these ghost people in here, so I decimate most of them. But then I realize there's just far too many of them in here, so I'm not dealing with this. I hop on the terminal, I get the information I need, and I got the hell out of there. Efficiency is the key. By the way, forgot to mention, Christine is a ex-Brotherhood of Steel scribe, been searching for Elijah this whole time I guess, and recently she got her voice back, which somehow is the same voice of Vera, one of the characters that was in the original Sierra Madre. So she has the only voice that will open the vault, and the reason she hates Elijah so much is because he cock-blocked her back in the day. Yes, I'm serious.
He needs to die. What happened here with us? He's done so much worse. Begin again. But know when to let go.
And now, after all that, finally, we are in the bunker that leads to the vault. Down here, there's a bunch of force fields and holograms that you gotta deal with. And of course, there's speakers that are gonna explode my collar if I let it go off for too long. I've come to the realization that in order to find out where I can and can't go, I just gotta go for it. And at this point, you pretty much know how this goes. After getting my head popped a few times and falling to my death, I decided to do my best to just run through the rest of this bunker. I kept running past a couple of holograms, and of course they started blasting at me, but never mind them. I find the terminal that actually allows me to disable all the rest of the holograms, so that's super convenient. And just like that, here's the vault, right before our eyes. We finally made it. And as soon as I opened the door, I started getting blasted by security. So I shut the door, and I realized I locked myself inside. There's a bunch of gold bars here and some cash, but I really don't need this. I got 900,000 caps. So then I hopped on this terminal over here, and this prompts a conversation with Elijah. It's a pretty lengthy conversation, to be honest. But to sum it up, he's basically like, "You're trapped down there. I've won." And I'm like, "Yeah, but not really though." I was like, "You should come down here with all my talk no jutsu I have." And he's like, "Why would I do that? Like, I could just wait for you to die." And I'm like, "Yeah, you could. But if you do that, I'ma just destroy everything down here. You won't break everything down there." And I'm like, "Bet, watch me." And he's like, "You know what? I'm coming down there."
I'm coming down.
Alright, now we're ready for the final battle. I use this stealth boy that I've been saving away this whole time, and now I just camp out here and wait for this man to walk out here. I see him walk towards the vault, and I have a brilliant idea to just shut him inside the vault as soon as he walks in there, but he never went inside. Was not planning for that. Clearly he still can't see me because I have the stealth boy on, but he definitely was not standing around and waiting. So I was like, fuck, I gotta go chase him, I gotta hit him. He died way easier than I expected him to, but that's fine. I steal all of his shit, and then I see that I completed some optional objective, but clearly I didn't. I don't know, weird. But now the plan was very simple. Escape the casino before my neck explodes. And as you can see from this whole playthrough, I'm pretty good at running away. I open the elevator door and I'm straight in the villa, and now that's pretty much it. We just run back to Vegas. However, seeing as I'm likely never gonna play through this DLC again, I kinda wanted to see what the other optional endings were, so I loaded up my last save and I was like, I'm gonna see what happens when I read the shit it specifically told me not to read. Turns out it's just some like note to Dean. I guess this dude, whoever wrote this, hated Dean, the guy who designed the casino, I think, something like that. I don't know, but he's pretty much like, gotcha. And you pretty much just stuck down here to die. No conversation with Elijah, no nothing like that. Just, I'll show you what happens.
The courier, lured by the promise of the Sierra Madre, could not escape. Once inside the vault, the casino did not let go. When the courier finally passed away, the casino created a new hologram to walk with the other ghosts that filled its casino.
And then for good measure, the game just shows you your lifeless corpse, so that's nice. Now, the other optional ending is a bit more interesting. This is the optional objective it said I completed last time, but I didn't. And what you actually need to do is wait here until Elijah walks all the way in here, and then you have to sneak past him before the force field pops up and he notices you. And even though I'm using the stealth boy, he notices me immediately. So I'm like, alright, guess I'll load my save again. And I try and sneak away, and he sees me again immediately. I'm like, what the hell am I doing wrong? And then I realized my Pip-Boy flashlight was on. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just an idiot. I put it in third person to really make sure my light's not on, and this time I slowly step away, making sure he doesn't see me, and it actually works. Force field pops up and I'm like, hell yeah boy, we made it. Escaping the casino this time around is much easier. You literally just gotta walk through a door and then open the elevator, and there you are. I'm gonna go ahead and just say this is my definitive ending. I mean, I even got an achievement for it. So yeah, this is the one we're gonna go with.
You've heard stories of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. This story's different than the others. It's all in promise of beginning and the ending.
Dog forgot himself, as did the voice that raged within him. After their passing, a new voice spoke within the mutant shell. The courier brought them together somehow, joined the two into one. The new voice did not think of the courier again until the battle at the Divide reached his ears, and the mutant prayed the courier that had saved him had been saved in return.
Dean Domino, entertainer, singer, thief, explored the Sierra Madre not long after he was rescued by the courier. Vegas still survived, out there in the Mojave. Its sights, sounds, and casinos, ripe for the taking.
Christine, her mission complete. Found new purpose as the Sierra Madre's warden. She watched over it silently. The ghost people came to see her as one of the holograms. They would watch, silently, as she walked among them.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino.
A bright, shining monument, reaching out, luring treasure hunters to their doom.
Finding it, though, that's not the hard part.
It's letting go.
And that, my friends, marks the ending of Dead Money. We actually made it through it. The journey wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but still, without a doubt, this is the hardest DLC in this game, but we still swiftly conquered it, and this finally concludes Fallout New Vegas. So, this is for all my friends who left a comment. I do very much hope you enjoyed what you saw today, and if you did, might as well leave a like. You made it this far. Consider subscribing for a free imaginary hammer, and with nothing more to say, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.